Hi, it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what I have in my travel makeup bag. So let's get to it. So what I use for my travel makeup bag is just this clear bag that I got from Victoria's Secret. And I use a clear bag for a reason because I'm very OCD and I'm very unorganized. I'm OCD about certain things, and then I'm unorganized and organized about certain things. And I like to pack and unpack and pack and unpack and pack and unpack when I go on a trip, especially if it's a long trip. And so having a clear makeup case allows me to quickly just glance and say, okay, I have that palette, I have that palette, I have this. I don't have to keep unpacking it, taking it out, and it just gives me an ease for that stuff. My curls are so bothering me today. It's raining out, and so I'm getting a little frizzy. But it gives me an ease to just see that I have everything packed. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is just this. I like my brushes to be separated from everything else. I don't want them getting the other bag dirty, so like if this gets dirty I can just wipe it off, or the inside. And the brushes I have basically go with this kit. It's a, I would say, travel size thing from BH Cosmetics. I do take my beauty sponge. It's my favorite way to put on foundation. And then I would take all small, like, travel size brushes, and I like these two for contouring. They're really nice, dense, thick brushes, and they just came from Ulta, and they are the Tweezerman brand, so they're some super cheap brand. I think I got those and a beauty sponge, some sort of sponge together, which wasn't super bad. I think my sister uses it. It was nice and soft, but it was like kind of harder than I like. So then we'll get into, then I have a small little powder foundation brush, and the brushes are going everywhere. Small little powder foundation brush that I like to go in and touch up my foundation after I use my beauty blender. And then I have the actual brush set that came in that bag, and they have this angled one that I like to use for blush or highlight or whatever I'm feeling like. A lot of the times I'll use this for highlight. I will just dab it right in here, and the brushes are a little bit dirty because I did use them today, because some of these brushes I just like more than my big size brushes. They're kind of small, they're easy to handle, especially around your eyes. I've got the blending, I've got a small angled brush. I love this one for blush. It's actually the brush I used for my blush today. I'm probably putting more blush on because, as you can see, there's a little bit. And then I have this one, and I like to pack eyeshadow on the lid with this brush. So that's all for the brushes that I take. Foundation, I'm probably just going to take my Bare Minerals foundation, because most of the time, depending on where I am at on vacation, I just want kind of a light foundation, and I wear this in Fair. And then for any kind of concealer that I'm going to use while on vacation, I'd probably use my go-to Instant Age Rewind. So let's move on to the palettes. And if I have the room, I'm going to take 3 palettes with me. And depending on how long I'm gone, say I'm just going a week. A weekend would be way less than this, because a weekend I'm probably just trying to take minimal. But this is what I would take on like a full out, at least week vacation. So I'm going to take one of my favorite palettes, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar, just because it is so beautiful. It has so many neutrals. There's just so much you could do with it, and who doesn't want to smell the beautiful chocolate from this palette. The next two are BH Cosmetics, and I was really surprised. I end up loving this brand so much. But I can't, with fake nails, get these stupid makeup containers open, like, ever. Okay. And so it just looks like this. So there are a lot of really cool, like, warm neutral things you can do. Plus it has this huge mirror, and you can totally see my daughter's laundry basket over there with her cloth diapers in. And it has a highlighter and a bronzer, and it has that pop of color. So like if I'm wanting to do just neutrals, I can do that. and then I have this amazing pop of color. And these colors are just really nice. I find that they blend so amazing, and I could live on just this one if I needed to. So it is a must go. And one that I'm finding that I'm really, really liking right now is the Pride, Prejudice, and Zombie palette. It looks like this. And it just has so many nice colors that I can do some really pretty, like, smart, smoky gray purple looks, or like what I'm doing today. That's what I used on my eyes today. I did kind of like a burgundy red, rose gold kind of coloring today. It has some beautiful blushes. Like, I'm wearing this blush today, but I love this blush for like just a really extreme, beautiful, bright red cheek. It's just so, so pretty. So I would take this one not really for the shadows. It does have a black, which is really nice if I'm wanting a black, and I love this blush. This is the reason I would really take this palette. So would I take this on its own? No, I wouldn't. I would take it for a few shades. I'd take it for the blushes. I would take it for the black, really. This BH Cosmetics and is super shiny. So hopefully I don't blind you. I would take this alone. I totally would take this on a weekend trip, on something like that. It has the neutrals. It has the pop of color. It has some very, very dark browns in it, which I could smudge under the eye. I necessarily wouldn't need a black. I would take this on its own because you can do some very, very awesome things with this. And of course, if I wanted to, I would definitely take the chocolate bar on its own because there are so many things that you can do with this. I mean, I would use this as highlight because it is so pretty. I love the white chocolate. I love the little bits of greens and purples and burgundies and browns. It is just overall my favorite and something that will probably always go with me everywhere, and I would be content if this is the only eyeshadow palette I had on vacation. So that is what I would take if I'm going on vacation. I would probably throw some lip glosses, some lipsticks in my purse. On vacation, I'm probably not going to go too dramatic with the lips. I'm really not even going to be worried. I usually have somewhat of a pinkish, something similar to what I have on today, color lipstick in my purse, and I have many lip glosses and that kind of thing in my purse. So that I wouldn't be so necessarily worried about in my actual makeup to go bag because it benefits me more to have it in my purse. So, and for that, I love Lipstick Queen. I love their formula. It's just so nice and moisturizing. So this is what I have for you. And remember, you should always try to be a cupcake in a world that is full of muffins. So thank you for watching.